What's up, guys? How's it going? Cade Moore, More Muscle. And today I'm going to be talking about a really interesting study that was done. Um, so they had a group of pilots, older pilots and younger pilots, and they basically judged who could fly the planes best. And they monitored how their brains worked, and what they came up with was that the older pilots were smarter because of their experience, but the younger pilots, their brains worked quicker, but they weren't as good, just because they didn't have as much experience. Um, but as we age, our brains do get slower, and they just don't work as efficiently as when we were young. And today I'll be talking about things that we can do to keep our brains, progressing, and don't lose your, skills. So one thing is just being active physically, going outside, being in the sun, keeping your cholesterol, your fat levels in intake, and just keeping your body healthy. That's one thing. The next thing would be to not smoke, no alcohol, no drugs, no illegal drugs, stuff like that. That will definitely play a big role. Another thing would be is keeping your mind active. So reading is very important. Learning, going to school, whatever it might be. But I always think about, hey, when I've lived my life and I got a lot of money, what am I gonna do? Am I just gonna relax, watch TV all day, or am I gonna keep on working hard even when I got enough money to support myself? And it's important, even if you got enough money, where you don't need to work, it's important to still work, as in going out exercising, reading, doing things, even if doing something positive, because when you stop doing it, you lose it. If you've ever heard the saying, you don't use it, you lose it. Well, it's a true thing. I work in a hospital, and I see people get older, and the second they stop trying hard and stop pushing themselves, that's when they usually start getting older and they start forgetting things. Alzheimer's might develop, dementia, whatever it might be. But it's always important to push yourself physically, intellect. What is it called? Being smarter. Pushing yourself by being smarter, being more physically fit, and that's just what life is about. Pushing yourself, becoming better. Even if you do have enough money where you don't have to work, it's always important to improve and get in better shape or whatever it might be. Anyways, thanks for watching.